te muevas! ¡Listo para disparar!
¡Esa rata está a tiro!
¡Más rápido! ¡No debemos perderlo!
Quiera enseñarles.
Material estándar, dicen. Por el bien de la moral del ejército británico. Que no crean que se puede atacar a alguien y quedar ahí.
¡Saluda de mi parte al del tridente!
¡Asesinado! Casi me mareo al mirar.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor. ¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino?
Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
Cállate. El gobernador tiene invitados. Todos franceses e ingleses.
Parece un hombre rudo. Y le suponía un aspecto más...
Lleva meses en alta mar. Sé indulgente con él.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan?
I am indeed.
I thought as much. Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
The same.
I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy.
Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
You've got my 2 best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like. Get a feel for it.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person. They were a boom in battle, but hindered his ability to swim, sadly.
Quite. Has a good kick, yes?
I long for the day where one firearm carries 4 bullets, and not the opposite.
I have a friend in England you may like to meet, Julian. James Puckle. He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique. Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged sadly beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. These are souvenirs. Two blades, as is the custom, eh?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
We must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. It would be a shame to leave here without seeing you in action.
yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here, you see, situations well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Show us another technique.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think? God, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner. God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us? Magnifique. Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed? The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men. Or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss. Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislators of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached a quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cool. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look upon these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory, a place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men, no lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the Observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours. Rest well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward. After which we will discuss further schemes.
I look forward to it.
Excelente. Meet me down at the docks first thing tomorrow morning.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
Why do you not listen to me? Please, hear what I say.
Sí, a casa.
Captain Kenway, just in time. I'll see you back aboard.
Si me la pides así.
Los domingos alguien sale.
Doy besos.
Que no crean que se puede atacar a alguien.
¿Intentas pasarte de listo?
Good morning, Duncan. Good morning, Duncan. Just over here. Edward? Hello, Edward. I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar. Huh? Quite a coup, I must say. He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? You recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer him to my residence.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
Sí, sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race? I see.
One of your early letters mentioned the desire to kill the Mayan mentor, Atabay. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
A pity. But the maps you delivered with the blood vial will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed. Something is wrong. Stay close, Grandmaster.
I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the sage, at whatever cost.
Assassins! Above! They're on the rooftops!
Watch the streets and alleys. They could be anywhere.
No pienso quedarme aquí a mirar cómo acaba esto. No me jugaré el pellejo.
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that. Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate. Stop, or I'll kneecap you!
¿Existe alguna ciudad con más desgracia?
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that. Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate. Stop, or I'll kneecap you!
Well done, lapdog.
Quiet.
We'll see him to the prisons, Grandmaster.
Double the watch.
Well, I'll be buggered. What an active day we've had, gents.
See, beset on all sides by our enemies, we must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir.
Bueno, mejor que estar en el...
No hace falta que vayáis a otra tienda, amigos. Yo tengo de todo.
Wouldn't know a windlass from a capstan.
Por el flanco.
Pulled me from the deep there, Captain. Jack thanks you hearty.
Quiero una copa.
Hace un buen día. Adelante. Que la fortuna le guíe.
¿Estará mal de la cabeza?
Es un ejemplo de buena forma física.
A fine night, don't you think?
God sink me for this pittance. 1,000 reals for those maps. That's what? £100 at most. How's a man supposed to become rich in these times with a miser like Torres running the world?
Have you ever, worked on a plantation before?
You know what I'm thinking? I'd like to see this observatory the governor's going on about. He said it were like a device that could follow people around and show where they were.
A ludicrous idea. Imagine my wife with such an advantage over me.
And imagine what a thing like that'd be worth. Sell that to the right person, and I'd be the richest pirate. Privateer in the West Indies. I'll catch you up, Bonnet. There's a sage in that house I must speak to, in private.
¡Tú! ¡Ni lo intentes, basura! ¡Alto!
¡Detente! Hablaré contigo enseguida. Un momento. Si no ha huido. ¡Alto! ¡Quiero hablar contigo!
¡Rápido! ¡Se está escapando! ¡Lo tengo justo en la mira!
¡Es inútil! ¡No escaparás!
¡Mantenedlo rodeado!
¡Basta ya!
What is your true name, rogue?
It's, Captain Pissoff.
Bien que pauvre paysan.
Where is the sage? Did you set him free?
I had nothing to do with that. Much as I wish I did.
Take him to the ports. Send him to Sevilla with the treasure.
Wait now! I delivered your treasures, didn't I?
You did, yes. But you robbed us of Duncan Warlow.
A despicable display. This Tosspot is a ruined man, Caroline. Unfit for life on land, much less at sea. If he goes to the West Indies, it's you who'll suffer.
Father! Father! Come, love. Up with you now.
That old muckworm! He's wrong about me!
I hope it's so.
You believe me, don't you? Can you not see me? Standing out there on the deck of a ship that's sliding into port. And there I am, a man of quality. With 1,000 doubloons spilling from my pockets. Like drops of rain. I can see it.
La cena. Cómetela rápido.
You hungry? Now what's your plan, mate?
Find a weapon and steal a ship.
Que Dios nos ayude. No me gusta la pinta de esa tormenta que se acerca.
Parece que se está desviando al oeste, hacia el Golfo. Quizá estemos a salvo.
Unlucky lad. Christ, the seas are uneasy today.
Hurricane coming!
Hurricane?
We're stealing a brig. Hey, take what you need.
Won't be a minute.
There's many prisoners held on these ships. Set them free, and they'll sail with us, no question.
So that's the idea then. Free what men we can, then find a fast ship to flee it.
¡Tú! ¡Para! ¡Detenedlo!
There's a catch to this favor. You're sailing with me.
I'd follow you to hell for this, mate.
Se nos está retrasando. Ya deberíamos haber hecho la mitad de la ruta a las Bermudas.
on, lads. If we're to drown today, it won't be here.
¡Tú, detén! ¡No tienes oportunidad! ¡Maldita sea! Que no os vea venir.
Preparaos para partir. Casi tenemos...
¡Ahora! ¡Por el blanco!
¡Es mío! ¡Puedo darle!
¡Allá va una granada!
Preparaos para partir. Casi tenemos encima la tormenta.
¿Y qué pasa con los prisioneros?
Que se ahoguen. Mejor ellos.
There's a brig nearby just waiting for us to take her.
¡Malditos borrachos!
¡No te muevas!
¡Alto ahí!
¡Aquieto ahí!
¡Vuelve aquí, perro sarnoso! ¡Vuelve aquí, perro sarnoso! ¡No escaparás tan fácilmente! ¿Piensas pasarte de listo?
¡Tú! ¡Alto!
¡Vuelve aquí! ¡No toleraré inmergencias de mi tipo! ¡Ven aquí!
¡No te muevas!
¡Eso ni lo falles! Voy a ir a lo más alto. Esto es una locura. Cálmate. ¡Al! ¡Vuelve aquí, perro sarnoso! ¡No escaparás tan fácilmente! ¡Deja de retorcerte, pirata! ¿Me entiendes? ¡No te muevas! Por aquí cerca. ¡Intentas dejarnos atrás! ¡Continuaré luchando! ¡Dale duro!
We're going topside. Be ready.
¡Que Dios nos ampare! ¡Nos hará pedazos!
¡Blanco claro! ¡Esa rata está a tiro!
Lay aboard, lads!
Champions singing for Davy Jones, you jagabats! It's a hard wind coming!
The man speaks true. You lot weigh anchor. As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane. Watch on those galleons. See they don't give us trouble.
They won't. Far too slow for this weather.
Ready to fire! Task at hand, sir!
Bark any orders you think wise, mate. We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll see us home.
It is firing!
Hit it, go! watch on those galleons. See they don't give us trouble.
They won't. Far too slow for this weather.
Bark any orders you think wise, mate. We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll see us home.
The fire, sir!
Incoming fire!
Look out, man!
I see it.
Water spout!
Keep watch on those galleons. See they don't give us trouble.
They won't.
Fire! On your mark, Commander! Fancy a wee swim!
Bark any orders you think wise, mate. We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll see us home.
Ready to fire, sir!
Incoming fire! Look out, man!
I see it.
Brace for impact!
Water spout! Steer clear of that thing! Water spout, man! Stay away!
It's not looking good.
Steady as she goes, man!
Batten yourselves!
Round waves to starboard! should be nearby, Captain.
By God, we pulled this one straight from the teeth of Neptune. I'm Edward. Much thanks for your aid back there.
Adewale.
Ever been to Nassau, Adewale?
Not yet.
By God, she took some knocks, didn't she? I think I'll keep her. All hands aft, lads! We're taking this one home. I've made my choice, Addy. I'm calling her the Jackdaw. A sly bird I loved as a child back in Swansea.
A dark little creature, no?
Did it rub you wrong when I took this brig as mine own?
It was the sort of rub I have learned to endure, sailing among faces of such fairness.
It's true. Most of these men wouldn't accept you as a captain. So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
I'll be your quartermaster. Nothing less.
All right. And as quartermaster, have you any immediate counsel for this Tyro captain?
Rest and repast would do us good before Nassau. Water for drinking. Hunting for food and repairs.
Well reasoned, sir. Hunting, it shall be. We'll find a decent place to drop anchor. Spied a few items in the hold earlier. Powder and a few pistols. Think I'll fashion a second holster if I can.
It's a good start.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning, and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife. Fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for the cannon, they might as well be tossed. Clogs touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as knives, and breech ropes so rotten, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shouts. So worry about your own armament when it suits you. But don't forget about your jackdaw as well.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition.
Good morning, ladies. How will you down west of ship that ever
Give us a song, lad.
Come on, you young sailor, then listen.
Vulnerable there, Captain!
Concentrate on the
fire! Got us that time! Fire! Fire!
They're trying to flee! Slow them down with 10
Won't
shots!
miss next time.
Ready to fire, sir! Fire! Fire! Fire!
Grapplers ready!
Unfurl mains, let's move!
Fort up!
Ease off the wind! Haul in all sail!
Cast those sheets tight! Hurry!
Pull them in with a will!
Not one of the swabs that's put on our deck!
Loose and catch the wind! Rip the yards off the wind! Drag them to their doom!
What we have taken!
Loose and trim to! More sail! All sail!
Aloft, lads! Shake those royals!
Douse the royals and top!
Trim off the wind, my boy!
Fire!
Burn me, miss!
Ready to fire, sir!
Get some sail upon her. Haul away your halyards. Haul away
Clip
your
ahead! Steer off her, Captain! All sail! She'll take it!
Loose tops and royals!
Get her on her course now. Haul away. Haul away your forces!
Douse the gallants and royals!
Four! Haul up all the men! Ahoy along! Bring it all in! Ahoy, Captain. Find what you need.
My needs and wants are oceans apart, mate. But I did fashion myself a new holster. All I need now is a pistol to lie in it.
Yeah. Taken from the holds, just as you said.
Little more than a blowpipe. But it'll do. So, are we rested? Or should we idle a while longer?
Best way anchor. I think the crew is itching to reach civilization.
You'll find no civilization in Nassau. But it's a fine place to be merry all the same.
Chains out, let's go! Crowd it all on!
To me, Johnny Bunker, come rock and roll me over. To me, Johnny Bunker, do. Oh, to me, Johnny Bunker, the skipper is a rover. To me, Johnny Bunker.
Go on, Captain Queernabs. Tell me I'm under arrest. Tell me!
Them your breads.
Fly away, boyo! Back to your master!
Aye. We was privateers together before the wars ended. I'll see you ashore.
Which I'll unfold concerning gold that guides so many wrong. Young Emma was a servant maid and loved a sailor bold. He plowed the main, much gold to gain for his love, as we've been told. He plowed.
By God, you're a sight for salty eyes. Come you in and have a drink.
Morning, all.
I can wait. Who's this?
Adewale, the Jackdaw's quartermaster.
Jackdaw. You named your brig after a poxy bird.
Ade, these lads are the better part of our growing confederacy here. Ed Thatch, Ben Hornigold, James Kidd.
You let him carry a pistol, do you?
Peace, Ben. Ade saved my life. And now we're looking to find a crew to fill out the rest of my ship.
Well, there's scores of capable men about. But use caution. A shipload of the King's sailors showed up before night back, causing trouble and knocking about like they own the place.
Right. I'll see who I can muster.
Send any men you find to the Jackal. For them to work.
Cheers, Ade.
You were spotted boarding last Wednesday's packet ship. You'll be swimming through your own innards.
Thanks. Kenway, isn't it? I'm with you.
What's all this pissing and moaning about?
Bastards in the sights!
Am I dreaming?
Here's a perfect clear.
I'll get in. I've got a clear shot. In me sights. Can't get away, Corp. Just have to pull the trigger.
Nothing to see.
In me sights. Keep the slippery bastard in sight, boys. Dead in me sights! Faster! We'll not be losing him! Get in! Clear shot! He's dead in me sights! No, dead! Maybe we save the king some coin and simply cut you down, maggot.
Only my... Grazie. My thanks. I'm your man now, Capitano.
And the wonders of the world and everything like it. Drink.
This pirate bears
Come
the blood
fast.
of many
The soldiers
innocents
cut man in iron
on
beneath
his
his hand.
His Majesty's honourable representative has decreed... Stop, I tell you. Right here, the shot was fired. Take a guess at... You can't escape that!
I've done nothing. Mercy.
Now you'll want to sail somewhere rich with plunder.
Have you heard of a place called the Observatory?
Aye. It's an old legend, like El Dorado or the Fountain of Youth.
What have you heard?
It's meant to be a temple or a tomb, hiding a treasure of some kind.
That's it. You see here.
Oh, rot. It's fairy stories you prefer to gold, is it?
It's worth more than gold, Thatch. 10,000 times above what we could pull off any Spanish ship.
Robbing the king to pay his porpoise is how we earn our keep here, lad. It ain't a fortune. It's a fantasy.
Hello.
Too much of the layered. Too much of
You'll break his neck.
Hey.
It's him! He's a killer! A pirate! Pirate! Bloody!
Morning, Kenway.
Not a bad-looking tinderbox you got there.
You sound a bit green, Hornigold. Is it envy? Because mine's bigger than yours.
No, I reckon it's this Jamaican funk. I prefer the Spanish stuff. So, you've got yourself a fancy brig now. Fine. Well, I'm gonna teach you how to sail her right. And how to take a prize the proper way.
Superboy TV.
Catch you up at the old fishing village.
Aye.
Where's your helmsman, Kenway?
I take pride in piloting my own ships, Ben. Keeps me alert.
Let's make some headway, shall we?
I've no need for schooling. How many prizes did we take together as privateers?
There's a chasm of difference between joining a raid and captaining one. We're looking out for merchants, boys! Them that's fat with cargo! Find us a schooner with that spyglass, Kenway. You'll get yourself a glimpse of what sort of cargo they're shipping, and a general idea of their toughness. Are you trifling with me, lad? Take out your spyglass.
There's a prize worth taking.
Good! Take us in close. After you subdue a prize, project authority. Demand respect that you would never give yourself. This weaves a spell over soft minds. For your victims must always have in the back of their minds the uneasy idea that you could snap at any moment and seam them from prick to sternum. Fire what cannons you will, and land a few strikes if you must. But for God's sake, don't sink. It's no fun fishing cargo out the sea. Although it can be done. Que tengo un buen dia, senor. I am Captain Hornigold. This is my crew. We're sailors like yourselves, but quite unalike in our purpose. For we intend to take all that you own. Yet no harm shall befall any man so long as he remains at ease. Is that clear?
No me mate, señor. Tengo familia. Se lo suplico.
Anyone speak English? Inglés?
Little bit.
Tell your friends we're stealing your goods, and we won't hurt nobody if everyone stays as still as a sandbar. You got that?
Please to repeat.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Lock him in the hold, and take everything that isn't nailed down. Good take today, Kenway. Half a dozen scores of that size and you'll be set for a year. Now let's sell this cargo and fix up your jackdaw with a few more trinkets.
Sod it, yeah? I'm looking for a prize that'll set me up for life. I'll be king of the West Indies, then.
We came to Nassau to get away from the likes of kings.
Well, I'll be a man of property and promise.
Jesus, let that dream go, lad. Nassau is the place to be. Not in.
You ever dream of the big score? A ship so full of gold and silver, just split it and sail home.
Sure, but it's only a dream. Every man hopes to find a dozen chests of gold with no owners. They're as rare as an honest king.
Brace for impact! Trim the yards off the wind! Trim us off the wind!
Bring it all sail, gammon tight! Captain has the helm.
Give me some speed! Get them aloft! Douse all sail!
Pull the mains! Reef those gallants!
Captain overboard!
¿En qué puedo ayudarlo hoy?
Not a bad take today. Keep this up and Nassau will be the first city where men and women may live as God made them. Easy and free. All it takes is a few drops of blood, sweat, and a swatch of cloth.
We fly no colours out here. Praise the lack of them. So let the black flag signal nothing but your allegiance to man's natural freedoms. This one's yours.
Carrie is a scat.
I will.
Hand over the docket I lent you. If we're to keep our republic afloat, we'll need guns as well as gold.
That means attacking the Navy.
So long as they're flying King Philip's colours will not offend our own monarch. As you've likely seen, the number of merchants roving these waters is 70 the number of military ships.
Carrie is a little scat.
Easy purchase, but in small doses.
Right. So to lure the Navy out of hiding, it's best to cause a bit of mischief.
Catch a few small fish to attract the big ones.
That's right. So plunder and pillage as you see fit, Captain Kenway.
Drink brandy and gin. We'll all shave on brother King. We'll all throw up to the cook. The dirty old man's on the boom.
Sail ho! Military class brig on the horizon!
Good eye, man. Are you ready for this, Kenway? She won't go down without an honest fight.
Who's up for taking that brig, lads? Shout aye!
Aye!
That's a sound I like to hear. Pipe to quarters. All hands to cannon.
Careful around the nose. They're as likely to ram you as fire a broadside.
Let's test those powder barrels against them, shall we?
Aye, good thinking.
All exposed, take the shot, sir! Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Fire! Look, Captain, well placed shot there! Fire! Fire! Vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Fire! Got us that time! Fire! Left all exposed, take a shot! Fire! There's sir, good shot to crippler! Fire! Go for fire, sir!
Chain shot would floor that brig.
Fire! No! No!
Ready to fire, sir!
Concentrate on the
Fire! Fire! Hit us, sir! Fire! No back right! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Fire!
Over the top, lads! Kick him in the hands! Give him a taste of British steel!
Let's move!
Heave him up and away
Loose all!
we'll
Party
go.
like!
Baby Susie, we'll heave him up and away we'll go. We're all bound over the mountain. We'll heave him up from down below. Baby Susie, for that is where the cocks do grow. We're all bound over the mountain. And if we drown while we are young,
Fire!
Burn me, miss! It's better to drown.
Ready to fire, sir!
Over the mountain. Oh, growl ye may, but go ye must. Baby Susie, if you growl too hard, your head they'll bust. We're all bound over the mountain. Up socks you cocks and her to blunt. Baby Susie, and go below to your own 60 box.
Ready to spit, sir! Fire!
Damn!
Cannon ready!
Fire! Awaiting orders, sir!
Fire!
Well, place shot down! Fire! Fire! All exposed, take the shot! Fire! Fire! There's a good shot contributor! Fire! He's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire!
Goes the Royals! Talk! Santos!
Fire!
Hurry!
Fire! They're still exposed, take the shot, sir! Fire! Fire! Look, Captain, the world place shot there! Fire! On your mark, Captain! Fire! First place! We're gonna hit them!
Por detrás.
As you've likely seen, the number of merchants roving these waters is 70 the number. ships.
Nice. Easy purchase, but in small doses.
Right. So to lure the Navy out of hiding, it's best to cause a bit of mischief.
Catch a few small fish to attract the big ones.
That's right. So plunder and pillage as you see fit, Captain Kenway.
Sail ho! Military class brig on the horizon!
Good eye, man. Are you ready for this, Kenway? She won't go down without an honest fight.
Who's up for taking that brig, lads?
So die!
That's a sound I like to hear. Pipe to quarters! All hands to cannon!
Careful around the Navy. They're as likely to ram you as fire a broadside.
Let's test those powder barrels against them, shall we?
Fine, good thinking.
Ready to fire!
Fire! It's a brig! Spanish awaiting orders, sir! Fire! Keep out of her way! Fire! There's sir, good shot of fire! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire!
Find the helm!
Fire!
Refit, all top!
Fire! Look, Captain, the whole place shut down! Fire! Fire! That fool exposed! Take a shot! Fire! Fire! Crippler! Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Fire! Look, Captain, the whole place shot down! Fire!
Ready to fire, sir!
Fire!
They're trying to flee! Slow them down!
Fire! You can board and take her! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain!
Brace yourself!
Hold her in! We're ready, sir!
They are firing, sir!
Fire!
Get the mate!
Mines, Captain! Steer clear of the mines, Captain!
Fire! Fire! Let themselves exposed!
Fire! That clown fire!
Give the order, sir!
Over the top, lads! Kick him in the hands! And give him a taste of British steel!
esta noche.
That was a rumble, by God. How do we fare?
A fine purchase, no mistake. Now I think it's time to lay low and bribe our way back into secrecy.
Agreed. So, how do we get rid of this notoriety we've stirred up?
Money, my boy. A well-placed bribe to the right government official to see the military off your tail.
Right, let's do that. I'll need to meet these good Samaritans at some point.
Smart thinking.
We're headed straight for land, sir.
Douse the gallants and royals! All sails! He'll take it!
We ride the wind for all she's worth.
Eat her sticks!
Topsails in! Clew up!
Haul them in! Get off the wind!
Studs up with a will!
Have it.
Need to disappear, Captain. I'll talk to my friends. A pleasure doing business.
You're a wonder, Kenway. You've a knack for this kind of work.
It ain't work if you love it.
Todd.
But I ain't doing this forever, lads. Only until I get enough coin to buy some land and influence back home.
Jesus, will you listen to your tripe? Still dreaming on about that strumpet back in England when you could have any Betty you wanted here and now.
Ah, such lofty goals for you gents. And here I thought I was in the company of scoundrels. Fine purchase today. What's the crew's mood?
All smiles and no teeth. And there's a few talking about meeting with Master Kid to steal from a nearby plantation.
Plantation? It's ambitious.
Profitable too, if we can manage it.
Aye. It's a good idea.